Hey.
Hey y'all, I am back again with another one of my videos, and this time I want to talk about interracial couples. And the reason I'm wanting to have a conversation about this is because I recently had a dream, and yeah, like I had a dream. Well, let's kind of back up just a little bit. So my sister, and you guys know I've had a video related to singleness and relationships and all. So in this video, I want to talk about what if the gift that God has for you, the person that God has for you, that gift comes wrapped in different packaging. What if he's not exactly the person that you imagine? He doesn't have certain characteristics or qualities that you've dreamed of all of your life. And what sparked this discussion or this whole thinking about this topic, what if the gift comes wrapped in a different package? It's the Christmas season is coming up. So, you know, everybody's getting gifts and getting presents and things like that. And recently I had a dream, and I woke up from my dream literally smiling from ear to ear. And the reason is, in my dream, you know, my sister always tells me I'm going to marry somebody who is white or Caucasian. And I'm always like, Martha, why are you saying that? Let me just say, I have nothing against interracial couples. I have nothing against those who are with someone that is outside of their race. I think it's actually beautiful. I think it's awesome. You know, if you find, wherever you find love, if it's the person that's for you and you're happy, I'm all about that. Like, that is beautiful. Love comes in all shapes, colors, sizes. Love is beautiful. It doesn't matter if you're the same color, same race or not. Like, that doesn't matter to me. But it's just my preference to have someone that is dark skinned, taller than me, loves Jesus. Let me say that. Loves Jesus with all of his heart. And like, that's super attractive to me. Dark skin, it just does something to me. So sorry. That's just what I'm attracted to. And I feel like I have every right to be attracted to that, you know? And so she always says that to me, and I'm just like, where are you getting this from? Why are you saying this? And she's always been like, Mary, like, what if God blesses you with somebody who looks differently than what you expect? And I'm like, okay, God knows the desires of my heart. And let me be honest, like, lately I have become more open-minded about the whole subject. You know, I want somebody dark skinned, but the guy that God has for me could very well be a different color. I want him to be dark skinned, and I want that, Jesus. But, you know, if that's not what he has for me, then I know that whoever I'm meant to be with, whether he's brown, dark skin, light brown skin, light skin, blue, purple, whatever. If God wants that person for me, then I know he's going to be great. But recently, let's get to my dream. I had a dream, and I'm not saying that this was a vision. I'm not saying that this was a dream that is some type of prophecy or anything like that, but it just kind of opened up my perspective even more. Because I have friends who, there's, you know, one is white, one is black, they're married, and they have the cutest relationship, you know, and I'm like, okay, like, they're opening my mind up to this whole thing. But then in my dream was something special. Let me tell you. So in my dream, there's this incident where I'm traveling and I get off course. Somehow I get off course and I end up on this, like, piece of land, and I have no clue where I am. Like, I'm horrible with directions. Everybody knows that about me. So I have no idea where I am, and I'm just driving. And then I end up, I think I got in my car to ask someone for directions in the dream. And when I turn around, I'm looking for my car and it's gone. And so I'm freaking out. I'm just like, okay, where's my car? What happened to it? It was just here a minute ago. Where did it go? So I look, I'm like, I hear like this ruckus. There's like this people are talking amongst themselves, and they're all kind of, and you can tell that their stress level, it has increased. And I'm just like, oh boy, like what is going on? So I'm thinking maybe there was an accident, somebody ran into someone's car, whatever the case may be. So I go to look over where these other people are, and all these cars have pretty much plummeted down to a lower level of land. And it's kind of like the cars were on one playing field, and then they just dropped down. And I don't know why this was the case in the dream. It's kind of weird. But it was like we were on someone's land, but there was like no signs, no posts that said this is our land, this is a park, or whatever it was. So we're all freaking out, like, why would somebody put this piece of land, and literally the land, like once you put your car gets on it, or something that's heavy gets on it, it like will sink down. The land will sink down, and you end up, your car is turned over. Okay, that's not even the that's not the biggest part of the dream. Let me get to the point. I have a hard time condensing things. Sorry. Okay, so I'm freaking out. I'm trying to stay as professional as possible, because really this is a heated moment for me, because I'm just like, my car is damaged. It's literally standing like this. Like, my car is like this at this moment. I'm looking at my car, and it's like this. And so I'm freaking out. And so when I see that there's an owner nearby, and he's just like, okay, you guys entered my land. You're on my property. Your car dropped down. It's a part of this establishment, or whatever he has going on. I still don't get it, but it was a dream. I don't know if it's supposed to make sense. I don't know. So, I'm talking to him, and I'm just like, why would you create land, and there's no post, there are no signs anywhere that say, this is private property, this is, don't come this way, don't drive this way, nothing, no type of warning or anything. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, my voice has become elevated at this point. I'm still trying not to get outside my character, because of course I'm a Christian and I don't want to like act out. But I'm getting loud, and I'm having a hard time, like, bringing it in. And so there's this guy. He comes up, and he's, I guess he works for this man's establishment. And he's helping to get my car situated. And somehow, I don't know how he did it, but my car is, like, fine. I don't know what he did to it. I don't. And it was fast. I don't know. And so I'm still like, I'm talking, I'm just real like all over the place at this point. And he starts talking to me, and somehow he's sitting down, and I just get down on the floor, and I'm just sitting down, and I'm just frustrated. I'm just like, I don't know what this is about. And so he like has a way of calming me down. And so he's talking to me, and then all of a sudden, guys, like all of a sudden, the guy starts playing in my hair. And I don't know why. I never go out with a bonnet, with rollers. I never do that. But in my dream, I don't know if my my wig came off. Because usually under my wig, I'll have a bonnet, and I'll have my hair like twisted or braided under the bonnet. And so somehow, I don't know if I was like getting like too into what I was saying, and I don't know if the unit fell off. I don't know what happened. But I end up, and I'm talking to him, and I don't realize it, and I just have on my bonnet. And so as we're sitting down, like as I'm like, going in and just talking and just being extra, I guess I end up in my bonnet. And so when the guy, after he, does what he does to my car, and I'm still kind of, talking and just real, like, still frustrated, he sits me down. I'm sitting between, I'm like sitting down, and he's like comforting me, and he takes my bonnet off, and I'm still talking, and because usually, like, what? Guys don't usually, just go for your hair or to take your bonnet off. Like, he's talking to me like, I'm not even wearing this bonnet. Like, I don't look crazy at this moment. And so he's talking to me, And then he starts, I had, like, at this time, the day that I had the dream, I did my hair in two big braids. So I had, like, it braided, French braided, and, like, pinned down under my unit. And so he takes my braids down. And I'm just like, the moment he started doing that, I shut up. Like, I literally ceased from talking, and I was like, what is happening right now? And he starts playing in my hair, and he's literally like running his hands through my hair. And let me tell you, my hair is coarser than coarse. Like, I have kinky hair, like straight off of the boat slave hair. Let me just be honest. My hair is not that silky curly hair, that these girls have. I don't have any of that. I don't have the three. I'm not into threes. I'm in the four. That's the kinkiest hair. And so he's a white guy, and he's running his fingers through my hair. And it's not a situation where he's running through my hair, his fingers through my hair, and he's like, "Oh my God, this is like the kinkiest hair ever. Like, what do you have going on top of that head of yours?" But he's just running his hands through my hair, and he's being very gentle, and he's listening to everything that I'm saying, and I'm like speechless at this point. Like, what in the world is happening? I literally lit up. And so he's doing that, and he's like being so careful, and I'm just like, I'm losing it inside. And then after he did that, he like prayed over my head, and I was just like, this is unreal. Like, this is amazing. Have you ever had a dream that you did not want to wake up from? Literally, after that happened and he prayed over my dream, and I was just like, okay, number one, he was not an unattractive guy. He was cute. But I could not even, usually if I see somebody that is outside of my race, I don't think that they're looking in my direction. I don't think that they're thinking, "Oh my God, she's a pretty girl." I don't think that. I think if you are somebody that is outside of another race, you're looking for somebody that's the same race or ethnicity as you. You're not looking at me at all. Because I'm usually, if you're white, I might see a white guy and I'm like, "Oh, he's a cute white guy." But I don't look at it like we would ever date. Is that weird? That's probably really weird. And I told a friend about it, and he's like, "You're so weird." But that's just how I am. Like, I don't think white guys look my way. I don't think Asian guys look my way. I don't think, like, Hispanics. I don't think they look my way. If you're a different race, I don't think you're looking at me. I just don't. I'm weird. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But so in the dream, when he was like playing in my hair and stuff, and it seemed like he was maybe interested in me. And I was like, "You playing in my hair?" First off, you were able to calm me down in that heated situation. Then you start playing in my hair, and you're treating my hair as if it's the most beautiful thing ever. You're embracing these kinks, and then you want to pray? What? Oh, you've gotten all of my attention in that moment. So I was just like, after that moment, I woke up, and I'm just like, oh my God, why did I have to wake up? I wanted to see where this dream was gonna go next. It was the most beautiful thing ever. So I woke up like, God, what does that mean? Like, what was that dream about? I don't understand it. And my sister, she gave me like her perspective on it. Maybe that God is trying to share with me that whoever he has for me, he's going to be someone that may not be exactly what I want, but he's going to be everything I need. And he's going to love everything about me. Because that's like one of my dreams, that whoever I'm with, they embrace all of me. Everything I'm insecure about, everything in the past that I've looked at as being like, ugh, they're just like, that's beautiful. They just embrace every part of me. And I just think that's how it should be. And so I just want you all's perspective. Like, are you like me, where you kind of think that somebody of a different race is not looking your direction? Do you like guys that are outside of your race? You know, do you embrace that? Have you ever dated somebody that was outside your race? I have only dated black guys. And I don't know if it's that I just have tunnel vision. I'm just used to, you know, guys that are my race. I've never dated outside of my race, so I don't really have a point of reference. Someone that's outside of my race has never really like come up to me and like asked me on a date or anything like that. So it's kind of like I've never experienced it, so I don't know. And I just have an attraction for dark skinned guys. Like that's just sorry. That's my I'm attracted to. That's my preference. So what do you guys think about that? Are you guys embracing the possibility that who you're wanting to be your husband, this idealistic point of view that you have about who you're meant to spend the rest of your life with, like what you've envisioned him to look like? How do you feel about the possibility that God may have somebody that is dressed in a different package? I want somebody who's also like really fit and you know, has a nice physique and stuff. What if the guy that God has for you is a different race, different size, shorter? I want somebody tall. What if he doesn't look the way that you want it? How are you going to feel? Let me know. Right now, my perspective is, you know, whatever God has for me, it's going to be amazing, super amazing. He knows what's best for me. And the idea of the person coming in a different packaging, it's a little scary, but I trust God. Like, I just know that He is the author of the universe. Like, He has the whole world in His hand. He knows what's best for me. And I'd rather trust that than my plan. Although my plan seems pretty amazing. Like, the guy that I envision looks pretty awesome. But whoever God has for me, he could be white, he could be Asian, he could be a different race and still be beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, and love God and absolutely love me. So share your perspective. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have any idea what my dream, if you want to kind of give your thoughts on my dream, you could do that too. Because I'd love to hear what you guys think. Because I woke up like, that was a good dream. Like, that was the dream of a century. Like, that was a dream of a lifetime. You playing in my hair? And then you want to pray? Can I get an amen on that? All right, so I'm done. You guys share your thoughts down below. I'll talk to you girls soon. Bye.